2 million years ago. The African savanna. A lion can run twice as fast as you. A leopard can climb a tree faster than you can blink. A hyena's jaw can crush bone your teeth couldn't even scratch. You have no claws, no fangs, no fur thick enough to survive the night cold. By every rule of nature, you should be prey, not predator. And yet, somehow, within 2 million years, this weak, slow, clawless creature became the deadliest hunter the planet had ever seen. This is the story of how. Before you say, "Obviously we got smarter," let me stop you. Intelligence alone doesn't explain this. Researchers at Tel Aviv University spent years reconstructing the ancient human diet and found something remarkable. Early humans weren't just occasional meat-eaters. According to their findings, humans were apex predators, the top of the food chain, for roughly 2 million years. 2 million years, not thousands, millions. So the real question isn't, did humans become predators? We know they did. The real question is, how does a slow, clawless, fangless animal out-hunt lions? And the answer has 4 parts, each one stranger than the last. Let's start 2.6 million years ago, long before spears, long before fire. Early humans, called Homo habilis, meaning handyman, began doing something no other animal on Earth had ever done. They picked up stones and shaped them, not to hunt, to scavenge. These early tools weren't for killing prey, they were for cracking open bones and carcasses left behind by real predators, giving early humans access to high-calorie meat and marrow they could never get with their bare hands. Imagine this. A lion kills a zebra, eats its fill, walks away. Most animals wait for scraps. Humans walked up, cracked the bones open, and ate the marrow inside. The most nutrient-dense food on the entire savanna. This single behavior changed everything. More calories, bigger brains, and bigger brains meant better tools. But scavenging alone doesn't make you an apex predator. Something else had to change. Something that turned humans from scavengers into hunters that even lions would eventually fear. This next part will sound impossible, but it's real science. Humans have almost no fur. Humans sweat more than almost any other mammal on Earth, and for years, scientists dismissed this as a weakness. It wasn't. It was a weapon. Researchers studying human evolution found that our bodies are built with springy, arched feet, slow-twitch muscle fibers built for efficiency, bare, heat-shedding skin, and an extraordinary ability to sweat. All features almost perfectly designed for one purpose: running prey to exhaustion. Here's how it worked. Most predators, lions, cheetahs, wolves, are explosive sprinters, incredible for 30 seconds, useless after that. They overheat almost instantly because they can't sweat, they can only pant. Humans are the opposite. Slow, but we barely overheat. So ancient hunters didn't outrun their prey, they simply never stopped. They tracked an animal for hours, sometimes an entire day, under the blazing African sun, until the animal's body gave out from heat exhaustion. Then they simply walked up and finished the hunt. No claws needed, just patience, tracking skill, and a body built to never quit. Now imagine combining that endurance with something even more terrifying. Something that changed not just how humans hunted, but changed the entire balance of power on Earth. Around 1.5 million years ago, early humans gained control of something no predator on Earth had ever controlled: fire. And it didn't just cook their food. Fire made meat easier to digest and killed dangerous parasites, dramatically increasing the nutritional value of every meal. But its second effect was even more powerful. Fire provided protection from the nocturnal predators that had hunted humans for millions of years. For the first time, a fireside camp meant safety through the night. Think about what this means. For millions of years, night was when humans died, picked off by leopards, dragged from caves by hyenas. Fire ended that. The predator became the protected. And once safety was solved, something else happened: cooperative hunting. Early humans began developing sophisticated group hunting strategies, working together to bring down animals many times their own size. Animals no single hunter could ever defeat alone. A mammoth, a giant bison, a cave bear. None of them could be beaten by one human. All of them could be beaten by 20. Fire tools, endurance, and teamwork. 4 weaknesses turned into 4 weapons. So, if humans really were the deadliest hunters on the planet, ruling the food chain for 2 million years, why aren't we apex predators anymore? Here's the uncomfortable part. Humans were too good at this. As human hunting became more efficient and more coordinated, large prey animals, the megafauna that once covered every continent, began disappearing at unprecedented rates, eventually forcing humans to rely more heavily on plants for survival. We hunted the giants of the Ice Age into extinction. Mammoths, giant sloths, saber-toothed cats losing their prey. And when the giant animals were gone, humans had no choice. They had to find a new way to survive: farming. The very success that made us apex predators for 2 million years is the same success that ended it. We hunted so well, we ran out of things to hunt.
Here's what I want you to take from this. We look at ourselves today. Soft hands, slow reflexes, no fur, no fangs. And we assume we were always the weak ones, the ones who survived through luck. That's not what the evidence shows. For 2 million years, we were the most dangerous thing walking the earth. Not because we were strong, because we were patient, because we cooperated when other animals couldn't, because we turned every single weakness into an advantage nothing else on the planet had. The next time someone tells you humans are fragile, remember this: every predator on that ancient savanna learned to fear something with no claws at all. Subscribe to Human Roots. Comment below. If you were dropped into that world with nothing, do you think you'd survive? See you next time.